I saw an inspiration picture of a Halloween cake that had columns going down the side of the cake, and then inside of the little columns were different Halloween things like pumpkins and bats and ghosts. I'm not even sure what all was on it, but I immediately put that on my list of Halloween cakes to do. And I obviously had to make some changes to it and simplify it down a little bit because it was a case cake instead of a regular order cake. So I couldn't make it quite as extravagant, but I still wanted the same general idea of that cake. I love a dusty, kind of muted purple for Halloween cakes. I feel like a lot of them are orange and green and kind of bright neon colors, and I just love the more moody, muted colors for Halloween cakes. And there's obviously still a time and place for the bright neon cakes, and I do have a few like that to show you guys too later. But for this one, I just wanted the more deep, muted, more dramatic Halloween colors. For this cake, I didn't really want to incorporate orange, so I decided to stay away from pumpkins and just do bats and ghosts. And I didn't really have a solidified plan when I started, so I just put the base drop lines on the top and like the columns, just the piping like that to get started, and then filled in the Halloween details from there. So once I was at that point, I decided that it would be cute to make the bats go all the way across the column, so it kind of looked like it was a bat drop line. And then where the columns and the drop lines met, I put a little ghost at each one instead of a shell or something that I would typically do, just to add in another little Halloween detail, and I freaking love them. On another cake, I saw a border of ghost faces along the top of the cake, and I didn't think it would look right on this one, having it on the outer edge. So I still did a shell around the edge, but then I put the ghost border on the inside of it just to tie in more of that Halloween theme, and it is so cute up there. I knew I wanted to tie in some more green details, but I wasn't sure where to put them, so I left that for the end and just added a few more little dots under the drop line, and here's the final result. I think this shot of the top view of this cake is my favorite by far.